Well, guys, that was a hell of an episode because we have a lot to talk about in episode 8 of Power Book 4 Force. So, if you guys have already seen the episode, you guys already know what I'm talking about. We see where Tommy, of course, is wanting to either burn down the coalition or take it back. He goes to Shay, he tries to get some product, he has 24 hours, and he goes to Shanti for help. Shanti cut off ties with Gennard, even though Diamond tried to go as well, and more stuff got brought up. And now Tommy has no choice but to work with D-Mac, as well as also Shanti, and then later on with Miguel, because Maria, she goes to Miguel to talk to him. It gets opened up that there was a hit out on Tommy, and at the same time that he was behind it, to the point where now we have one cartel after both of them now, and if Tommy doesn't do what he has to do for Shay, they're going to have another one. So now we have where so much stuff happened in this episode. I don't even know where to begin, because now we have where everyone is going to be going after Tommy. Vic is off the rails. He even tries to get Tommy at gunpoint. Doesn't work. And he gets arrested because, of course, Stacy's ex tries to put the fear of God on Tommy. It doesn't work. And then the hitman tries to go after Maria. That don't work because she does it herself to protect herself and her child. And she calls Tommy for help. Tommy can't trust nobody, so they have no trust but to call Miguel. And Miguel cleans everything up and explains everything and what's going on. And now he has no choice but to work for Tommy and protect his sister at the same time. While this is going on, Shanti even talks to Diamond, because she even tells him that Gennard is just using him so he can get back to the top, which we already knew. And of course, Gennard is using yet again for product. And now Shanti's going to have extra ones within the coalition trying to flip on Diamond and Gennard. And when one of them tries to flip, Diamond kills her, and that just makes things even more intense. So the coalition is now breaking. King Kilo gets out, and of course, Diamond, wanting to be Diamond, he goes ahead and tells Gennard to go ahead and tell King Kilo that it was a setup and to have him go after D-Mac. So that goes very badly as well, because we even hear, of course, where D-Mac and, of course, JP find out about Tommy and Maria having a baby, and of course D-Mac is wanting to go back to his dad because now he doesn't have nowhere to go, because Marcus kicks him out because he doesn't want to leave CBI, and to the point where he thinks that D-Mac's just after himself. So what we see is, at the same time where JP finds out what Gennard did, he goes, confronts him, beats his ass, and of course he can't fight back because Gennard's all hooked up on crap yet again. He even tries to get back with Shanti. Shanti tells him to, buzz off, because literally he ain't gonna be nothing. He's just gonna fall. He's already fallen. And what we see even is, of course, the one that is in Ortega's pocket, not Ortega's pocket, but the other cartel's pocket. He's going to be acting district attorney, and he's going to get him out. And what I'm thinking is going to happen, according to the next episode, Diamond and Gennard is going to go to him, and they're going to flip from Shay and go to him because, of course, Tommy. And then what we see is, of course, King Kilo finds out about all this from Gennard. They go to JP's place, they beat him up, and, of course, Gennard gives the final blow to, of course, JP after calling Tommy and saying that they want to do an exchange. But Gennard pulls the trigger, kills JP, and then when King Kilo says they're out of the coalition, next thing you know, he just loses it, and he kills King Kilo and his guy. And now Tommy hears the whole thing, and he's now lost two brothers between Ghost and now JP, which a lot of people, including myself, was saying that more than likely that was going to happen. And there's about to be a huge war. There is about to be a huge war, to the point of now Vic's in jail because of holding a gun at Tommy, and don't know exactly what's going to happen. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is you're going to have CBI go up against everybody, try to flip against Che. Che is going to do something against Tommy and everybody else probably, and now the only ones Tommy's going to have backing him up is whoever was from the coalition, to be able to go maybe work with him and Shanti. And now Miguel's going to be backing him up because of Maria. And then, of course, D-Mac. And I think this is going to be a time when he's going to call Tariq and ask for help, because I firmly believe that is who he called on Power Ghost was Tariq was on the phone with him. I think that's how it's going to line up. I think he's either going to show up at the last minute, episode 9 or maybe 10 is what I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure yet. We got 2 episodes left, but there was a lot that happened this episode. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but Tommy is going to be off the rails. Jannard's done. Jannard's done because he's got a drug problem. Dom is drinking. Dom is being reckless. And I'm going to tell you this now. I don't know who's going to be worse between Tommy, the Triad, or either cartel. Because right now, Diamond and Jannard, they are way over their head. And if Stacy's ex thinks that he can take down Tommy, he's got another thing coming. Because Tommy is going full blown. Because now that JP is gone, he's going to have to protect D-Mac, he's going to have to protect Maria, and his unborn child alone. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But overall, guys, this episode was intense, and it's getting more intense. Now the Coalition is now finally breaking, and we all knew that was going to happen for the Coalition. I don't know exactly what is going to happen because everyone's either flipping to Tommy, they're going on their own, or whatever. So I don't think they're going to be able to hold anything with Che anyway because, again, there's not enough that's going to be able to move all that product that they promised Che. So maybe that's why they're going to move to the other ones way they could go up against Tommy and have that backup. But are they going to be sending another hitman out for Maria since that didn't work? I'm hoping everything's going to work out for him, for Tommy and Maria. I don't know yet. But now he's got Miguel in his pocket because he ain't got a choice. He's got Shanti on his tail because Shanti's going to want everything as well. And Diamond and Jannard are messing up quickly. And right now Tommy is running out of allies because he's going to have CBI on his ass. He's going to have the cops on his ass. He's going to have 2 cartels and possibly the Triad. So I don't know yet. We're going to see what's going to happen. Guys, what do you think is going to happen in episode 9? Let me know. And I'll see you as always on the next one.